So are we streaming?
Yes, we are streaming.
All right. So everybody, welcome to Dragonlance 5e. I'm Zerift. I'm your DM for tonight. And we have a new player with us, Jose.
Howdy.
Fresh meat. Oh, sorry.
So before we introduce the characters, a quick recap. Three main points. First point, the players are hunting after an item called a dragon orb and racing against time as it's being hunted by another member by the Black Dragon High Lord, the Lord of the Marsh. The players have a huge battle up ahead, which we're getting to tonight. Where the Lord of the Marsh and his armies to lay siege to a castle Diesta.
See, we just wake up in the middle of the night screaming with these visions of a battle ahead, and we're like, "Why? Why are we hunted so?"
And the third thing that we need to note is that the players have a death mark on them. Some of them for meddling in the affairs of Lord Soft. So Lord Soft is sending his minions after them. And will that play in our game tonight? We'll find out. One more thing to note: last session, quick recap on that. The players were interviewed by a mysterious woman who has in their possession a Dragonlance. They interviewed each of them, and we had some interesting roleplay.
8 out of a 10, yes, sir.
And out of all of them, the one who was deemed worthy to wield the Dragonlance was Toby's character.
Tall stag, human cleric.
Yeah, short stag, tall stag. And so and also a mysterious mark, which I took a few liberties from the stories on this one. But basically, representing a pact between a silver dragon and a rider was also placed on him, mysteriously. So other than that, the guys got to test out siege equipment, and all the griffin riding and siege equipment gets to play out in the battle ahead. But they all ended in a tavern where they got in a fight with a minotaur in a ring, and then they all crashed and got drunk and crashed. So that's where we're going to start off, is when they're all passed out on the bar. And a small little kinder sneaks in, seeing opportunity. That'd be you, Jose.
I'll just look around and see if anybody dropped anything.
Oh, right. You guys need to introduce your characters first.
Oh, wait.
Each describe your character in his drunken stupor situation.
You mean I was supposed to say at the bar?
Did you leave? All right.
Who's first?
You go first, Jody.
Yes, I am, because I was impetuous and thinking I could go drink with Dwarag at the table, but the stench.
I am drinking with Gorstag.
You are drinking with several days sweat on you, sir. That's what I think. But it gives you a nice earthy tone, so I'm actually thinking of joining you at your table. Or I am a man of the earth. I like to be one with the creatures of the earth. These humans, trifles. But I am a dwarf, and I like these other dwarves that I travel with. I'm not quite sure why we were on this huge quest. It's better than the nightmares I have at night. That is me. I am Warren Wormtongue. Did any of that go through y'all?
All right, Peter, or you want to go, Pete?
I guess we're doing introductions. I'm Dwarag. Darhargar. I'm drinking my ale right now at the table here, enjoying a good conversation with Gorstag about what were we talking about, Gorstag? I forgot. I drank too much.
I can't remember either.
It was about the
We were
interviewing
talking
lady.
about
The interviewing lady.
the interview lady. Oh yeah, she was such a tight. Oh, I should keep my language down to a minimum on this family show. She was such a beautiful lady.
It was an 8 out of 10, according to Warren.
For jamming it up. Wait. I gotta keep this family friendly. I don't know why we were talking to this girl yesterday. She just drove me crazy. She was racist and sexist and just downright.
You're grading her on her physical attributes, and then you're calling her sexist.
Well, definitely racist. Maybe not sexist. Definitely racist though.
She seemed very pleasant to me.
What do you think, Oren? Oh wait, you already talked. What do you think? Who else? Gorstag. What do you think? What did we do yesterday?
Well, we did a lot. Got in a fight. I'm still a bit sore.
Oh yeah, gnomes. There were gnomes. I remember gnomes. Something about gnomes. Yes.
Well, if we're doing introductions, I should say I'm Gorstag, tall stag, a about 6 foot tall, blonde human cleric, wearing the vestments of Mishakal on top of his armor.
Yeah, funny ways of introducing yourself in your line, sir.
So is that everybody?
No, is it my turn now?
Yeah.
All right. So I am Chunko Darharagar, dwarven white wizard. I don't know how I ended up here, face down, arse up in the middle of the bar. Last thing I remember was a minotaur was challenging me to a drinking contest, and I think I won. Let's just go with that. Let's just go with that. It's my life. There's the Minotaur's not around here, is he? Okay.
Yeah, he's still standing up behind the bar.
Oh.
Yeah, he's the bartender.
Okay. I can't remember who won. I must have fared pretty well though. He must be shirking behind the bar, so that explains that must be, yeah. Let's just go with that. He didn't hear me, did he?
As he emerges to sleep, you hear a snicker from the Minotaur.
Alrighty, well, anyways, I'm sure we'll be prepared. This drinking is not going to affect our battle ahead at all, I'm sure.
So, yeah, Jose, now is a chance to introduce your character as they are sneaking around looking for stuff that is obviously theirs because Kinder do not know the concept of possession.
Oh, yeah, I'm not sticking around. I'm just walking through. Hey, how you doing?
Oh, where is John?
Oh, you dropped this.
Man, what was in that drink? I'm seeing little people.
Actually, technically, Kinder are taller than you.
If I'm on the floor, how can we tell?
So what exactly do you hand him, Jose?
Whatever took out of his pocket.
Probably a spell scroll or something. Probably something wealthy treasure from his family or something.
Oh, you took it out of my pocket?
Yeah, your pocket.
Should I roll for it?
Oh, let's just say that my purple sailing hat fell off my head in my drunken stupor. And right now I'm starting to freak out because I can't find it.
I like to think that he's wearing the hat and going, "You lost something, mister."
Hey, I've got a hat just like that. Except mine doesn't have vomit on it. Wait a minute. Prestidigitation.
Did you take prestidigitation?
Yes, I did. For just such these occurrences.
If it looks like he's gonna actually vomit, I'll hold the hat open for him.
You mind if I keep this?
Sure, no problem.
Thank you. Can't seem to figure out what happened to mine.
I thought you had your name fancifully stenciled in the inside of the hat on yours.
Yeah, but the vomit,
Or was that-
the constant vomit, having the cleanings long since washed away my name.
This is what happens when you use cantrips to put names on things, sir.
There are no Sharpies in Kryn.
No, those are called swords. Or Dragonlances. Not sure which. Dragonlance is a Sharpie, right?
Yeah,
Pretty
you say
much.
Sharpie. Yeah, you say Sharpie in Kryn. It means a totally different thing than when we say Sharpie. Totally different meaning.
So while Chunko is hanging with his newfound friend,
Exactly. Yeah.
what is Orin and Dwargar Gorstag doing?
Well, I fell off my stool hearing commotion around Orin or around Chunko. Yep, I fell off my stool and crawling my way over to him, going, "Hey, want another drink? Might get us better."
Quick question: is it nighttime or daytime?
It is about early morning.
Gorstag's going to sort of stumble up and stumble over to the two dwarves on the floor and just
And
no more drinks.
an old face shows up and goes,
Is it the lady?
yeah, the lady, and it's
That's Sailor Moon.
No, that's you make that joke every freaking time. That's your Night Your Squire under Dwarg.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and
Look
it's like,
busy.
what are you guys? She's like, what are you guys doing? You're supposed to be marching off to the battle ahead. Why are you not on your horses? Oh my gosh, hurry on your horses and put on your best faces.
But we haven't had breakfast yet.
Yeah, we've had plenty to drink, but no breakfast.
Oh, is it breakfast time?
Yeah. Can we treat you to a good meal? Well, can we treat you to a good meal?
This Kinder knows
Excuse me.
what's up. You appreciate the importance of a good breakfast to start the day, don't you? Kinder, what's your name
he
again?
said,
Oh, I'm sorry. My name is Thorin Littlefoot.
Mr. Littlefoot. So pleased to meet you. Thank you for the hat.
You're welcome.
Yes, we must have breakfast before we head out. Don't you agree, Mr. Littlefoot?
Yes.
The end of the world give way to doing that, all right?
so kind of like a motherly figure. She shoves your breakfast in your mouth and just kind of pushes you out the door.
Wait. No. That's
Oh,
all breakfast.
And you kind of go on the horses, and everyone's all cheering at you, going, "Ah!" And you have these. What are your looks on your faces right now?
Sheer pain.
I've got
headache.
I've got this streak of oatmeal smeared across my face because she shoved it in my face.
I'm totally disappointed because there were no roasted potatoes.
Someone throws you a roasted potato and it's just hot, and you're just.
I'd cast prestidigitation, but I'm too busy juggling the potato.
So you guys are. So everyone's cheering, and somehow the kinder's on your horse, Chunko.
Sounds
riding
good.
with you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, my look is confusion because why am I going?
Because it's your job to hold my potato for me.
Take a bite.
Looks like you just got inspired.
You guys. And so you guys arrive at the castle, and it's like a day's travel. So you guys like sober up and you get to travel up to the castle, though you guys are still a mess. What do you guys want to say to each other on the way there?
Where are we going?
Apparently, we're going to battle.
Yeah.
Battle?
Yeah, soldier's life, I guess. I don't know. We've been conscripted into the defense of this realm.
My cousin's a squire, and apparently, if a cousin's a squire, then you're all squires when it comes to this war.
It's a family thing.
It's a family thing. I should be studying in the tower somewhere.
Do we
Nope.
see? Do we see
Could you have found
Corsair's
a bigger
equipment?
map?
Gorstag's equipment. Yeah, you do see him wielding the Dragonlance, and you see the mostly the Knights of the Crown, and some of the volunteer forces have come to the castle. Everyone's cheering them on their way. You know, it's like those brave march. Like, gosh, lack of a better word, I can't think of anything. You guys ever seen that movie Mulan when they march through the fields and all that stuff? They're all like celebrated by people going, "Yay!"
Yes. I'm just looking at like that 10%. This is going to be a big battle, isn't it?
So yeah, they're like people are pointing and so forth, and you guys are trying to put up your brave faces while you're just complete mess, covered in vomit and booze and all that stuff. Except for the Kinder. Kinder is like all nice and friendly. Just
Hey, everybody.
so at the castle, you're greeted by Silvera and Lord Guilford. Silvera is, if you remember, the woman who handed the Dragonlance to Gorstag, and also the head of the volunteer forces, while Guilford is the head of the Knights of the Crown, who are sent to the coast to defend the area region.
So meanwhile, I'm having a little conversation with
What?
with Mr. Littlefoot on our horse as we're riding off to the field.
Right.
Just ask him if he happened to know any crazy dark elves hell-bent on revenge, and that especially any that like to refer to themselves as lords of marshes or whatnot. And and also, you wouldn't have happened to have come across a black orb with dragon claws on it in your travels, have you?
Oh no, that would have been awesome.
Just asking. It doesn't mean anything by it. I'm just wondering.
I did come across this one girl lately. She said she was the Lord of the Dance or something.
And then she just sort of
Lady Lord of the
pranced
Dance.
away, sidestepped away.
Jazz hands
Are you
away.
talking about the Lord of the Lady of the Knights of the Sword?
By the
But
way, those
yeah,
questions I'm asking you, they have nothing to do absolutely whatsoever with a secret mission of any kind.
Okay.
Vulnerable little participant.
so so you arrive at the castle and you see Lord Guilford and Silvera,
Yeah.
and Silvera holds her hand up and shows near Gorstag, who's a complete mess at this point, and everyone watches in awe as he's holding the mighty Dragonlance.
Leader was born.
Oh, if I wouldn't. Oh, can you keep it down a touch?
They're just sort of whispering to each other and so forth.
That's better.
And Lord Guilford jaw is just dropped, like in astonishment that actually roll me an insight check, guys.
All of us, or who?
Anyone who wants to figure out why he's not.
I'm still drunk.
What would you say your first name was? Your character?
Thor.
Thorin Longfoot, you said? Or Littlefoot?
Littlefoot.
Littlefoot, yeah.
Thorin Littlefoot?
I got a 6 on my insight.
We know his real name. His real name is Oyman Mateo. Mateo.
I forgot how to change the name on here.
You just click on that and then you type in where the name is.
It's more fun having a secret name.
Yeah. So those who got above let's say a 13, realize that that he's shocked that someone else other than him got picked to have the Dragonlance.
Especially given the state of us.
And of course, you guys are Silver greets you in front of you guys a griffin. She points out that this griffin was given by the Sylvanesials that wish to aid your group, and on this griffin, on the saddle, is a pouch is full of that alchemist fire boom that you can kind of drop off and off a bomb raid or something. And here's how it works. You remember how it worked last time, how many D6s it was, right?
Yeah.
Well, you can choose to do that or sink one ship. Okay. So, and she points, which one of these brave souls will ride the griffin? But not you, Gorsag. I have much bigger plans for you.
I'll do it. I'll write it.
Who's that?
I'll ride the griffin.
Yeah.
Okay. She goes, you may. Though if a dwarf and a kinder can both fit on a griffin, is there any dwarf that wants to join the kinder?
Sure, I'll ride with the Kinder.
All right, so you guys are both riding a. Let's make this thing bigger. There we go. A griffin. in a very awkward manner. No, basically, yeah, you guys are on the Griffin. They also note that they've, which I beautifully set up the different siege engines that you played with last time. They have the ballistas, which is the ones that shoot the arrows, and the ones that give the big blast. Which the ones that do the arrows are these, and the ones that do the big blasts are these. And you remember, it's 48 plus an effect. One has a chain that can chain down anything that's flying. The other can cause blindness temporarily for 2 rounds. So they introduce that. And so what exactly do you guys want to do? I know Chunko and Thorin wants to ride the Griffin. So what do the rest of you guys want to do?
Run screaming from the field saying, I don't want to die.
They catch you and they put you back. They're like, nope, you're staying here. You're fighting bravely and dying like the rest of us.
Just stick close to me, Oren.
Okay, I'll stick close to Gortaz, of course. I'll be his backup heel.
Yeah, I gotta look with that. And Dorig, what do you want to do?
I'll just stand here.
All right. So, and then something happens. Strangely enough, Silvera begins to change shape, and what you see before you.
Oh, well, we're not really. We've high rollers this. Yep.
And she transforms into a silver dragon.
Who does?
Silvera.
Ooh, I want to write that.
The one who gave him
He's
the
like-
lance?
Yeah.
I still think she's an 8 out of a 10.
So only the one I deem worthy to ride can ride and say who rides.
Hey, Dwarek, you care to reevaluate your score?
Nope.
So Gorstag, she recommends to hold the Dragonlance while riding on top of her, to tie it to your hand.
Oh, okay. I shall do so.
Oh,
But
Alright.
lashed lance to myself.
So you are riding the silver dragon. But we can just move this silver dragon token to
Fair enough. I guess I'm not sticking.
represent. Where's supposed to say? Oh, there we go. Yeah, you can just use this now. You can move it as you please. The silver dragon.
Do you want to push send to back, that way his character is visible? Like right click on the icon and say send to back or whatever.
Yeah, we can just move this. But yeah, so you have that icon. You have so I changed flight rules because the current Ventureling ones stink. So basically, as a bonus action, you can do a maneuver, you can do a barrel roll, you can do a high dive, you can do anything your imagination comes up with. But it'll be a bonus action, half your movement, flying movement, anyways. But to do a maneuver. And you get to move and fly as much as you want as your free movement. And as a bonus action, you can also use, because you guys, because you're riding a dragon, their breath weapon.
Ooh.
But you have the same limitations that this is a young silver dragon, so it has the same limitations. So it's like got ever so many charges of breath weapon per day.
Okay.
So you guys get to drop fire bombs on your turn if you want to, or cast a spell or something in the air if you're fighting anything flying. If that makes any sense.
Did it give me a flying seed?
Yeah, the Griffin's flying speed is.
I'm stuck here behind this, I guess.
Griffin's flying speed is 80 feet. Okay. But as you are all saying this, you hear drums banging on the background as these, as it's riding on a young black dragon. As you were expecting, is General Kilmere, I believe it Kilmere, or what was his name? General Kilmere. Kilmere is coming, and you see all these wyverns riding, and, and you see all these wyverns flying in the ground. You see a bunch of draconians manning the ships. The wyverns are manned by ogres. It's nothing you guys haven't seen before, except the shouting is halted by a second drum from behind. But this is not a regular drum. This drum has a ghostly wail to it. And if you guys look to the north, yeah, it's to a little bit to north. It's going to be closer to like a third to the closer to the left, or a third away from the full left, I should say.
So you can click on it, and then if you hit, was it control click or shift click? What was it, guys?
Control click, I think, for ping.
Did that do it?
Yeah.
There you go.
Yep, I saw it.
And you see the Death Knight that's been hunting you guys with an army, Goreth, that was sent by Lord Soft. And two things you seem to met: something called the Monster's Wrath, which was a creature I created a while ago. You guys bought. Now you see two of them. And he brings in a creature that he, as you can hear him speech, that Lord Soft has managed to take control of the dragons and corrupted them. And you see, all right. All right. Can you see it now?
Nope.
Can you ping it again so that way we can know where to look?
It's in your handouts.
Oh, thought you were pointing at something on the map.
Oh. Well, that's the thing.
So that's a black dragon or a shadow dragon or something?
Young red shadow dragon. Guess what? The Death Knight hops on. So you guys got, here's the situation. You've got two dragons to deal with. They're riders. and a bunch of skeletons and a bunch of draconians, and you brought us draconians if you remember them from earlier during the first and second session. So the question is, and they're moving forward to your way. So everybody, if you're all ready, roll initiative.
Dun dun dun.
Whoops, I forgot to clear it. Hold on a second. Guys, I forgot to clear it. Slow down. Okay, now roll your initiative.
So just be clear, you're only giving one griffin and one silver dragon, and us.
Yeah. Here's initiative.
Is that correct?
What was that, JD?
What was the question?
We have one silver dragon, one griffin, and us, and that's it.
And a bunch of siege engines on the walls.
But no army.
Oh, yeah, you do have an army. They're the guys below you.
Okay. Who's in the boats? The Dragonians?
Yeah, draconians.
Hmm.
6. Okay, and now for the other guy.
But we only have the one griffin and the one silver dragon there.
Oh, jeez. All right. So the I hate to say this, but the Dragon High Lord's armies are going to go first. So this wyvern's going to move over here. And this dragon's going to fly over here and sees the silver dragon and going to cast.
Now, which of the ballista is the one with the chains?
The black ones,
Okay.
or the spearheaded ones. Relative.
Wait.
Yeah,
who's this right here?
Yeah,
Who's that?
that is the general.
Our general?
No,
Nope.
the enemy general.
He just came over
Yeah, it's his turn.
and he was able to just zoom past everybody and just come over. Is he landed or is he flying?
He's flying. He's
Flying.
cast darkness. The dragon casts darkness technically, because certain dragons can cast spells in this world. So that will be its turn. No, wait, that would be a bonus action.
So where's the?
How
He's
big
going
is
to ready action to bring out his large spear and try to roll a d20. See, and try to attack Gorstag. 5. No, 17. Oh!
That's gonna hit.
Yeah. So
Where's the darkness cast?
I say
You want us to
I
draw
say-
another?
I say, old man, where's that darkness cast?
Yes. Is it on the dragon itself, or is it on some space beyond the dragon?
yeah, like there. Like right there.
Well, the dragon's outside of the darkness.
Yeah, like that. But you guys can fly over it if you want to, and you're gonna take one. Is a spear 1d8 or 1d6?
1d6.
Yeah.
Alright. 3. They take 3 points of damage.
Ow.
All right, and that's going to be. And some Draconians are going to crash their ship and land these like siege engines, siege towers from the ship, and start crawling their way up. But other than that, that will be their turn. And next will be Dorag.
So if I'm on the Griffin with
Thorin.
Thorin, then Thorin's controlling the movement of the Griffin, right?
Right.
So maybe I don't necessarily want to ride the Griffin then,
Okay.
if I'm not going to be.
That sort of war only gives us one Griffin. Jeez.
I remember us training with each had our own Griffins.
Yeah, I thought so too. But no, they didn't. They got stingy with us.
All right. They got lost in the mail.
UPS was disrupted because of bad weather.
The Griffins all showed up at the Temple of Truth going, hey, we are needed here, right? That's a side story.
Okay. Dorag, what do you want to do?
I'm going to shoot one of the ships with one of the fire ballistas.
All right. So you go up the stairwell, and you kind of go to this.
There was a stairwell? What?
Yeah, there's a stairwell right there, and then you're gonna fire the thing.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
You want to get your proficiency bonus for martial weapon?
Yeah, I don't know.
12.
I think it was +3, wasn't it?
Yeah, +3. I'm afraid that's gonna be a miss.
Or what about your dex modifier? Do you get your dex modifier for this?
I think the +3 is my strength modifier, but I don't really know. I have no clue what the numbers are.
No, it's an added modifier, but I guess.
I think it was just +3 from last week.
Yeah, it's just a +3. So do you want to use a? I guess I'll allow you to use your dex modifier if you want me to. I mean, if you want to, yeah.
It's not going to change the number any.
Okay. So, do you want to do anything with your bonus action or?
Nope.
All right. Junko, it is your turn.
What's the height of this black dragon?
I say, let's see, how far do these things go up? I'd say about 80 feet up.
Okay.
What's the
No,
range?
he dropped down. He had to drop down. I'd say 60 feet up.
Oh, very nice. What's the range of the ballistas?
They're about 120 feet.
That's for short range or for long range?
Longer range. They're meant to take down wyverns and stuff, and to help out with the dragon. Okay. So, but this is Chunko's turn. So, Chunko, what do you want to do?
So again, are our ballistas facing the wrong direction?
You turned them.
Ballista is facing the wrong direction.
No, I'm asking. It's because we're getting attacked from the north and from the south, right?
No, they're just on the walls just in case a surprise attack came.
Well, so what are the boats below us and these flying creatures below us, for example?
Those are wyverns, and those are the enemy ships.
Well, then, so they were getting attacked from above and below.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
That's what I'm asking. So we've got
Yeah.
enemies from the south and enemies at the north. So that's why we've got ballistas facing both directions.
Right.
I was thinking you could just spin the list on a like gear or something and point it wherever you want. If it was a well-designed weapon, it would be basically mounted on a 360 pivot.
Well,
Right, Jose?
well, I'm more concerned about. So we're as a party, we're going to need to split our attention, right?
Mhm.
Right.
So I'm gonna go ahead and focus on the boats.
Okay.
But it's probably if I started here, I don't know what my movement's only 25, so I don't even think I can get to a ballista
I don't know what
in
this
one turn. 1, 2,
All right.
3, 4. Out of my way, buddy. That's as far as I can go because difficult terrain
Yeah.
through these guys, and
No, they move out of the way.
no, but even then, that's as far as I can go.
Right.
1, 2, 3, 4. I mean,
Cast another dragon.
if I dash, then I can get to a
Cantrip the
ballista, but
dragon.
then I can't. But
Yeah.
then I can't actually do anything that turn then. So I'll cast mirror image on myself.
All right. All right. So next is Gorstag's turn.
Right. Have I basically got control of Silvara then? Like on my turn?
Yeah, pretty much.
Alright, then we're gonna sort of fly back and up a bit, and then fly into these guys, and I'm gonna aim the lance at the dragon.
All right. Roll the hit.
Ooh, no.
Ooh. No, you almost fly off the saddle, and you're barely hanging on the saddle. So you're just struggling for your life. Like you're not used to this. It's like you're like clerics are meant to fly.
I've never flown a dragon before. I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah, but you do have a bonus action and you use your movement. So
Bonus actions. What have I got? Nothing really.
you can use any of the dragon's attacks or
I'll
use a maneuver if you want. But keep
Can the
in mind
dragon
you
just,
have.
like attack the rider of the other one?
Alright. Okay.
What's that? 1d20 plus.
1d20 plus. Actually, did you want to use claw or bite?
Bite.
All right. All right. All right. And let's see. Here's bite. Oh, it's. That's gonna hit him for 17 damage.
Nice.
And yeah. All right. Yeah, he's still up though.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Just gonna sort of resettle myself in a saddle, get ready for the next go.
All right. All right. So, Oren, it's your turn. What do you want to do?
I had this thought from the beginning. So I'm on a black ballista. That's the one with the arrow with the chain, right?
Right?
I'm gonna shoot the black dragon that's on Gorstag with the ballista.
Okay, here's how it works for dragons and wyverns. Wyverns, it takes 1 to knock him down. It will take 3 to take him down.
I'm trying to get him attached to a chain so he doesn't move very far.
Oh, okay. That sounds fair. Go ahead and roll for the attack.
What is that? D20 plus 3 plus Dex.
Yep.
Okay, let me check my Dex stuff here. 4 Dex is plus 1. So D20 plus. How about a 21 to hit?
21 hits.
And how much damage does it do again?
48.
Oh, nice. Hey, dragon, heal this. Do I get my Dex modifier?
Not really, because it's really being machinely
Yeah.
shot.
18 points.
18 points.
I'm the dragon. And then I'll proceed to move on down to the next black ballista.
Yeah. Yeah. You just move to the next ballista.
And I said to yell at one of the guys on the wall, "Come up, get this, secure this chain."
They move up and grab the chain. They're just like, whoa. As the thing.
Whoa. Careful for that wyvern.
And
What is Junko typing? And that was my action move. I don't think I have any bonus actions at this point.
wait, I rolled a 6 with the other guys, and it's not letting me do the other guys apparently. Counts them all as one enemy. Well, so the Death Knight's going to fly in about 80 feet. Oh wait, yeah.
Thorin's
That's a good question. Yeah, Thorn didn't go. Still with us, Thorn?
Yeah. I just,
Okay. What do you want? What do you?
My iPad got unplugged.
Okay. So what do you want to do for your turn?
So I'm on the.
I like it, chunk up.
What's my position? Where's the Griffin?
The Griffin's right here.
I can't see nothing right now.
I'll just move it right here. And try to stretch it, make it bigger. There it is.
I mean, I'm on there, but
You have to scroll down and
I
use
can't
the.
scroll anywhere.
Ah,
I mean, what's the immediate threat to the Griffin, or to us on the Griffin?
Junko got off, but let's see. For the Griffin. Yeah. All right. I'll give it here. Yeah. All right. Where do you want to fly to? Is I think the question I should be asking. Do you want to fly to the ships? Do you want to fly over to the
Griffin right there. Or wyvern
That's a
right
wyvern.
I can't scroll, so I don't know what anything looks like right now.
there. Probably zoom. Click on the magnifying glass and take it down quite a bit on your zoom.
What magnifying glass?
The little icon bar on mine, it's top left.
it'll be in the top right corner for me. There's a little zoom bar that you can click and drag the button on.
Next. Anything I try to do on it, it just goes all crazy. So I can't adjust my thing anywhere.
All right. Okay. I'll try explaining it to your mind. Okay, you're in the castle, right? And on the south is the coast, and there's all these ships, enemy ships coming in with draconians on them, and also flying wyverns in the air. There's a black dragon that casts darkness onto the ground where you're at, but you can probably fly out of it. But also from behind on the upper north of the castle is all these undead army led by a Death Knight riding a red shadow dragon.
Yeah, frankly, my opinion is for a battle this large, it doesn't make much sense to use a map. It's better off to use theater of mind.
Or narrow it down to a small map and then just have people come in and out.
Okay, so do you have in your mind what you want to do? You're riding a griffin with a bunch of flaming, basically bombs that you can
Good
drop
for the
down on
ships. Oh, Lightfoot, Littlefoot, bomb those ships. They're not ours. They're stealth ships.
Okay. Oh, okay. Have the griffin start flying over the ships.
All right, ships. And do you want to drop a bomb on one, or?
Yeah. Why not?
Okay, then roll me a d20.
Straight D20.
Right, d20.
I gotta re-educate myself. It's been a while since I've used this. Several years.
They actually have this bar. Oh, never mind. Because it would act all crazy. It's dash R 1d20.
I'll be right back. I gotta use the restroom.
Got it. Let's see.
That's enough to hit the ship. You sink it.
Like, sorry.
Which ship got sunk?
The one I'm maxing out.
Okay.
And the Dragonians just sink to the bottom. So if that's all you want to do, your turn. I think it's the undead guy's turn, and they're going to. One's going to fly. All these guys are going to move. And here's the worst part. As the skeletons are moving, probably something you guys didn't know about the Master's Roth, or Soft Roth, his personal executioner force of undead. Can teleport. So you guys have to deal with both of them. And they're going to attack the closest person they see. No. No, you guys are in airborne, so they're gonna go towards Chunk. Oh,
Where are we at? Warren? Me? Wait, what?
yep. They have ability to teleport from to long distances.
Oh, what?
Yeah, I gave them that ability. Or else we would have been waiting forever. And
Uh,
okay, one's gonna. All right. One's gonna attack with its flaming sword. That misses. And the other one's gonna attack with its scythe.
where are they attacking?
Chunko.
Oh, don't be attacking Chanko.
Does a 16 hit you?
A 16. Why does my armor class say 11? That's bullshit. My armor class is not 11.
Thought you were like a war mage or something, weren't you?
Well, I'm wearing scale mail, so my armor class should be what?
Crazy.
16? Anyways, base 16.
So it hits.
Well, I'm
That's
saying base
base.
16, and then I've got
Base
a dex mod of 1. Right? Isn't scale mail?
Yeah, it's like a
Oh no, it's base 14. Base
You have a shield?
14 plus my dex mod makes it 15.
Okay, that hits.
So let me use my reaction.
Ooh, nice.
Arcane deflection,
Oh,
which makes my armor class 17.
all right, they miss. And that concludes their turn. And so I guess we're top of the round with the the black dragon. General. General is gonna try to claw at your solar dragon.
How's the chain affecting him?
Oh, the chain. Yeah, it's like he feels it. It's trying to shake it as bonus action. Try to make it contest the strength to shake it, but you get advantage because Orin, because you have all these people helping you
So,
contest the strength to see if it's
athletics
safe.
or the strength?
Which is ever better. Is ever.
Okay. Yeah, athletics. So, 16, but I have advantage?
Yes, you
Ooh.
do. Ooh.
Shakes it loose.
Cat
Similarly,
pulls the chain out of their hands, but it's still in there. Just trying to move. Yeah, it's still trying to move. Then it's gonna try to use its breath weapon on.
So, are you sure you wanted a new?
Oh wait, you can't do that because they already used bonus action trying to shake it out. It's gonna be another spear attack at you, Chewie.
All right.
So 1d20. 12 is gonna miss, I assume.
Just.
All right, so he misses. That concludes his turn. This Wyvern's gonna come up here and try to. Let's see, what do my Wyverns do? Wyverns. And claw and bite. I I'm assuming the 10 misses you, but the 20 will
Yeah,
hit you.
yeah.
Yeah, you take 13 points of damage. Jeez.
Where do you see the 13 points of damage?
Oh, no, I think the 13 is something else. Let me check real quick.
Got your rolls on damage, right?
All right, 2d8 plus 4.
How much?
2d8 plus 4.
4 points of damage?
2d8 plus 4.
Okay, fair enough.
All right. All right. So that's gonna be that creature's turn. Another one is flying up, and Draconians are gonna start moving towards.
So are the armies doing anything, or are they just standing around? Like, are
They
any
were trying to hold
ballistas?
down the chain that was holding the dragon.
How
All
many
of
of
them?
them are? Yeah, exactly. I mean, there's a
Smart.
lot of
Little people
soldiers
there.
here, right? There's people on the north
Yeah,
wall. There's people on the south wall.
I guess they're moving up here and trying to fight the dragon, the Draconians and stuff. But yeah, they're trying to fight the wyverns and so forth, so it's a bit of a skirmish. But next is Doric's turn if he wants to go.
I shoot the flame catapult ship again.
All right, this time it hits.
What do I roll?
48. Say it's really badly burned and you see some of the Draconians. Which one you're shooting at?
Just a nearby one to me, maybe this one.
Yeah, like you see some of them turn to stone.
And that's it.
All right. All right. And it's on fire. So Chunko, what do you want to do?
All right, which is the ballista that sinks ships?
The sink ships. That was the bombs on the Griffin you chose not to ride on.
Oh, so none of these ballistas do that?
No, they do a lot of damage. I would say the ballista that Pete fired would, if did enough damage, would sink them in 2 shots.
Which one
But
was
you
Pete?
also
Yeah, you join me with shooting the ship, try to sink him.
The ones with the brass cannon, like attachment, I'm assuming are the flame ones.
yeah, pretty much.
All right. So,
But also you have to note that you have 2 guys on you.
oh, I do.
Oh, yeah, you do. The 2 death people.
Oh, these guys. All right.
These soldiers are just kind of not doing much for us, are they? Can you imagine what would happen if we got
So
a
how did they get right up in our face? They teleported or what?
Yeah, they can teleport. It's one of their abilities.
All right.
ship suit?
All right. So I'm going to pull out my trap. Whoa, Jose, what's going on?
What?
It sounds like scratching noises coming through the mic. Loud static. So I'm gonna pull out both my shadow blade and my hand axe. So I've got two people on me. Who's who?
They're basically both the same thing, except one's wielding a flaming sword and the other's wielding a scythe. Blockade on it.
I'm sorry. One's got a flaming sword and the other has a what?
It's got a scythe.
Oh, a scythe.
Scythe.
All right.
Yeah, but you encountered this monster before. You remember encountering one similar to it when you were led into a trap by a hag.
All right. So
Doesn't even remember its vulnerabilities.
yeah, what was that?
What was it? What do you mean by what was it?
Jody's mentioned that it had certain vulnerabilities.
That's it. I don't know.
Oh yeah. That one had vulnerabilities if you kill the minions before it can heal itself.
Mm-hmm.
You're not quite sure how these things would heal themselves, but you're pretty sure they would have the ability to heal themselves.
All right. So which ones looks more badass? The black one or the white one?
They're
Which
both badasses.
Which one did I encounter before?
The black one.
All right. So I'm gonna go after his ass.
Family show.
Is it dim light or darkness?
Well, you are in night, so I would say it's a dim light
All
in
right.
the area.
All right. Well, let me roll a second time to see if I critted. I got an 18, so 23. I didn't not a natural 20. So 23.
What kind of damage?
It's psychic damage, I think.
2d8 psychic.
Yep, 2d8 psychic. So 13 psychic damage.
Okay, 13 psychic damage. 13. Okay, yeah, this is how we're gonna do it.
And that's my go because I used my bonus action to summon the Shadow Blade.
All right. All right. All right. Gorstag, it's your turn. What do you want to do?
I am going to swing the lance at the black dragon again.
Okay, roll the attack.
Natural 20.
Oh! Double that
This
damage,
is
guys.
going to be nasty damage.
And I know.
47.
47. As you hit it, it howls at the lance as you do addition. Let's see. How much damage was done before?
17 fire and 30 normal.
No, I was asking about what Jody's damage was before.
Oh, 18.
Okay. So 18 plus 47.
No, wait. I think mine was 20.
20?
Yeah.
Oh, so that's 67.
Peter. Trying to back up. No, mine was 18. Yeah, Peter was 20 for something. Peter and I are both using the big guns.
Yeah. Yeah. You guys are using the big guns.
Did you just sink the ship?
No. So. All right. Let's see. Oh boy. Yeah, it looks definitely bloodied.
I will then bonus action have Silvara bite the rider again
Like the rider. Roll.
of the dragon.
Oh wait, I roll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or I could just open up my monster manual to.
Oh, I just realized something. They have multi-attack.
Oh, so if he attacks twice.
No, it could do 1 bite or 2 claws. 29. So take 17 damage. All right, so that's its turn. Oh, there freaking it is. There's a freaking pencil. All right, and you did
17 last time with the bite.
so 17. That's
42?
34.
Oh, yeah, 34.
So the squares on this map, the actual grid squares, how big are they?
Yeah.
Or is it just scale at a...
I don't think it's really important, Jody.
I'm trying to do an area
Okay,
effect.
so
I think
yeah.
figuring squares and
Yeah.
stuff is just going to elongate the game.
And all right, so that's your turn. Orin, what do you want to do?
I don't want to get a moonbeam up. I was just checking what the area is on that. The moonbeam is casted. Okay, so its range is 120. Let's get the spell card running.
Where do you want to place the moonbeam?
Um, 5-foot radius, so it's a 10-foot cross circle. Okay, I got an idea. So draw shape, alt, shift. But draw shape, alt, shift. So I'm trying to get. Trying to get it to draw, and it's not drawing well.
Okay, I can barely hear you, Jody. Where do you want to place the moonbeam?
I want to place it there. You
Okay.
see what that is?
Yeah, you can place it there.
Okay. So moonbeam does 2d10 radiant damage for failed con, half otherwise. So they need to do con saves, but I think it's when they enter the space.
Yeah, it's the end of their turn.
You want me to roll the damage now or no?
Yeah, go ahead, roll the damage.
Okay, rolling 2d10. Yeah, it's already there. It's 15 damage. That is rolled. Okay. And bonus action, I'll turn into a beastie cloud shape.
Are you wearing your special artifact, the mask?
Yeah, sure.
What animal you're taking the shape of?
I'm trying to find something useful. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, I guess I'll take the shape of no. I'll take the shape of the dire wolf. I think they got pack tactics.
You do know you get a rating up of 1 with the mask.
Yeah. Challenge rating 1 is a dire wolf. Right now, I can
All right, so you turn into a dire wolf. Well, no, a rating added to your rating +1. But
I think
okay,
that would still be like 1.14 or something, so it'd still be 1.
Yeah. Well, it'd actually go up to 2, I think. So if you do saber-tooth tiger, giant boar.
Or
giant
are you a shape-shifting druid? I thought you were an earth druid.
Well,
he's a moon druid.
yeah.
Okay.
But yeah. So you turn into this flaming. What's your animal? A dire wolf or?
I'll do. I don't know what these animals do because I haven't ever learned what they do. I'm a druid who knows nothing about animals. Let's see.
I feel like it'd be a subterranean animal, a shrew,
Right.
a mole,
It would be nice.
giant mole.
I was thinking giant elk. 'Cause that's a mountain
Hey,
animal.
it's called a beauty mark.
I'm seeing if I got the stats handy for saber-tooth. No,
All right.
it's not. I'd have to go into the month's manual, but I don't have that handy. I don't have the stats for giant elk either. Okay. Werewolf.
Dire wolf.
Yeah.
Okay, so you burst into this dire wolf, and you, because of the mask, it turns into this flaming form of blue flames, and you sprout wings
Wings, you
from
said.
your back.
Well, that's interesting.
Yeah, if you remember, I told you you could have animals with flying with this artifact I gave you. Well, not artifact, but magic item.
What size is a
Um,
dire wolf?
That's a good question.
That's
I want
large,
to-
isn't it?
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
Joe, you mind if I hop on?
Sure, you can hop on. I'm alarmed. Just keep me protected.
Oh, I can protect you easily.
Okay. And then I can't disengage because I cast Moonbeam. But I can try to
Right.
walk over. Yeah, I'll try to walk over. To
Okay.
where are you?
I'm up on the ledge near you.
Yeah, he's on the ledge.
Next to me or what?
Yeah, he took the
To the left.
stairs. There he is.
Did you just move over to me or am I moving to you?
That's a good question. My token moved. I did not move my token.
Sorry, token move like crazy. Yeah. Wow. The fog of war. Okay. So I'm taking 5 footsteps around the griffin and getting ready for to be mounted, I guess.
This is a family show.
Yeah, I need to do temporary hit points. Okay, I'm done.
But all right. Thorin, you're up next.
All right.
The Kinder.
Okay. Of my new friends, who's closest in combat?
They're basically you're flying over a bunch of ships with Draconians on them, and you're flying a Griffin where you can, well, bombs you can drop down.
Yeah, I would say just focus on destroying the ships.
Bomb them all.
All right. In that case, let's do. Another bomb. Hello, I got a present for you.
Boom.
Roll to attack if you're dropping a bomb.
Yep. Oh, that's a 20.
Okay. Since you crit, I'd say you managed to blow up 2 ships.
Hey, Littlefoot has some skills.
Got a good arm.
Little foot,
Oh.
big boom.
Yeah, right. Are you sure he's not a green goblin?
I'm just on the Griffin pretending, I'm riding Falcor on the Never Ending Story.
Do, do, do. Do, 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 do.
Actually,
Alright.
pretty good rendition, sir.
So 2 ships are down.
2 or 3?
3 ships are down. 3
Yeah.
ships are down. So then now it's the Death Knight's turn. And
Uncle, we come for you.
and he moves.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Dropping those bombs, is that the same as using a device?
Well, they're created by gnomes, and they're basically called Alchemist Fire Boom. Basically, the way they work is they either do 5d6 damage,
Well,
or you can destroy 1 ship.
tell him why you're asking.
What?
He's asking
Well,
because
if
as a rogue, he can do that as a bonus action.
Right.
Oh,
Yeah, use objects.
Yeah, you can do it as a bonus action. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Then my action is
Dropping another one.
that Death Knight.
Yeah.
Can you hear me from where I'm at?
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say so. I mean, they got insane senses.
Okay. So why the hell are they sending a tin can after us? Basically, I'm taunting him.
Okay.
So he has to make insight check versus my deception.
Okay. Insight. Insight is wisdom, right? Mm. No, wait. Insight. Yeah, he doesn't catch on. I guess he falls for your taunt then.
Yeah, this is
Ooh, or maybe doesn't.
maybe not. I got a total 10.
Let him have it. Let him have it. Let the little Littlefoot win.
So yeah, he doesn't fall for your taunt. And he just slowly keeps on his eyes focused on something, moving forward. But that's as far as he goes, and his skeleton crew. Are making their way to the castle slowly. You know, we'll just use one as a token, but whatever.
You should be able to groups to select all of them, like draw a box around all of them and move them as a group.
Oh, really?
These are evil armies, you know. They don't know how to move information.
Now they do.
Good.
All right.
Can we move our
so
army's
that's
information too?
And
Can
next
we move our-
is the other bad guys, the Dragon High Lords
Oh,
armies.
I know
And
how to
he's
move
going
them.
to try another spear attack at Gorstag. And rolling a d20.
If we still have a core stack left.
Nope, he misses.
Yep.
And then he uses his breath weapon, which dragon just whirls and spews out.
We did it for the will.
So your dragon's gonna take a full blow of that, and you're gonna take,
So,
because it's trying to guard you, shield you, so you take half of it.
so half of 49?
49. How much health do you
49
have?
it says. No, it says 40, I'm on 20.
11d8, which is 49.
Average is what it says in the breath weapon box.
Yeah.
So I'm taking half of 49. That's what, 25?
Yeah.
That's gotta hurt.
Yeah. Ow.
I howl in empathy with you.
And-
How?
But
Nice knowing you.
yeah, but your dragon takes the other half, trying to shield you.
Try harder.
And let's see. Oh yeah, that's good. Let's see.
Can I use that?
25. Yeah. All right. Yeah, but your dragon looks okay.
Oh, good. Hang in there.
You're not
somewhere.
fine, but your dragon is.
Yeah.
There's going to be a charred corpse on the dragon soon.
I've probably not got
Well, it's
much
funny you
rituals.
say that because Dora, it's your turn.
Ah, okay. Before I get on to Orin,
Mhm.
I'm going to take one more pot shot at the same ship with my fire cannon, assuming it's still up.
Yeah, it's still up. Yeah, it's roll
16 hit.
me 16 hits.
And hit the ship for 17 more points damage.
Oh, it's
It sinks.
Okay, and then I'm going to take 5 foot of movement to get on Orin.
All right.
how?
What else am I going to do?
You got a bonus
Do
action?
another attack.
Draw your
I'll have another
draw a
attack,
weapon.
but
Draw your
can I pull out my lance?
Yeah, you can pull out your lance.
Okay. Normally you wouldn't be walking around with lance, but
Wow. Didn't know you had a lance in your pocket.
Is that a lance in your pocket, or you decided to see me?
He's just happy to mount you.
but there might be a lance somewhere nearby, maybe, right?
Right, like this is like a castle full of weapons and barracks and stuff. So there's like weapons and stuff.
So, and I'm assuming Joji's in full control of his movement.
Yeah.
So I think that is probably all I can really do at this time.
All right.
Are you telling me
Oh
where you
yeah, I
want to go?
forgot to roll the saves for the enemy.
Double bite.
Well, wherever you want to go, if you want to like fight a dragon or if you want to fight a ship or
I think I ought to go help core stack out.
or
Oh, I
fight
can't.
a wyvern, or it's up to you. Just remember, now that I'm riding you, you have a lot of bonuses that you wouldn't normally have.
Strategy?
You take
damage dexterity saving throws instead of full if you fail.
It's half damage on the moonbeam.
On your moonbeam, does a 13 hit or fail to see?
13 is my DC.
All right, so that makes sense.
It was
That's
15.
your turn.
So it's half of what?
It was 15 damage from the moonbeams. Otherwise, it was 8, I guess, for half. 7 if you round down.
Yeah, 7. Chunko, what do you want to do?
Oh, it's my turn now?
Yeah.
All right. So, let's see. All right. So, by the way, so I I docked myself 1 spell slot, level 1 spell slots to because I cast Shadow Blade
Yeah.
after the reaction. So instead, I will say that was a shield spell that I cast instead. So so now, anyways, now I'm back to. I've still got the 2 creatures on me, right?
Yeah, and I forgot to move them, but whatever.
So I've got the Shadow Blade is gonna go in the black one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I have advantage, right?
Right.
21
All right, roll the damage.
for 11 points of psychic damage.
11 points of psychic damage.
And with my offhand, I'm going to use my silvered hand axe. But that's a 10 that probably misses.
10 will miss.
All right.
All right. Gorsay. After that vicious acid blast, what do you want to do?
I'm going to use bonus action and use some of my healing light on myself.
All
And I'm
right.
going to roll 4d6.
All right. That was your bonus action?
Yeah, that's my bonus action. 1 second.
So what do you want to do with your...
Who's going to lance this?
Yeah, Lance the Dragon again.
Ooh.
16.
16, well, that hit. Unfortunately, that will miss.
Oh. Need a bard. Hey, Lightfoot, are you a bard? Littlefoot.
Bard.
For Bardic Inspiration.
Yeah. Or anyone got, I guess guidance would work here either.
If we move, we're going to... Yeah, no, just going to stay where I am. And that's my turn.
All right.
You say the black dragon on Orin on Gorstag is looking pretty rough.
All right. All right.
Yeah.
You're up.
Yes, do you say the black dragon on Gorstag is looking pretty rough?
Yeah, it's looking pretty... Yeah, it's looking insanely rough. But,
Am I gonna select my just thing? That's not moving it. Okay. And move the moonbeam up to here. I'm gonna go change my color back up to something like the red earth. The red earth.
all right.
Oh, it didn't change the color of the moonbeam.
You can make it look a lot redder.
Yeah, hold on. And there we go. There you go, so you can see it. So I'm not trying to hit Gorsak, I'm actually just trying to hit the dragon there. And the rider of the dragon, and
Right.
unfortunately, two of our guys who aren't moving from the wall. But anyway, that's my action.
They should be manning ballistas. I don't know what the heck they're
Yeah.
standing
Did
around
you
for.
did you move, Jody?
I've not moved yet, so I'm gonna move towards your brother, and you can follow along with me, I guess.
Yep.
But that may provoke an attack of opportunity from the wyvern there. I don't know.
They may improve. Yeah. Wait, unless you're flying.
We are
But I'm
fine.
fine. Oh yeah, I'm fine.
Yeah. Then you do not provoke. Yeah. Attack of opportunity.
Okay, cool. And I'm gonna howl at the troops underneath me, and trying to get them to go towards the ballistas and help us out.
Yeah, they're gonna start going to
Actually,
ballistas.
do you provide advantage to any allies within 5 feet of you?
I might like back tactics.
Uh,
Oh yes, I do.
I don't think he
Oh
provides
no, I don't.
to allies. Allies provide to him.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Do you want me to get
Okay.
right there between you or something?
It doesn't
Okay,
matter.
so
Whatever you want.
I'll move over next to you.
And technically, since I'm riding him,
He's
he
always
gets
got
pack
an ally.
tactics for free.
Yeah.
I get what?
Actually, that always applies to you. You always have advantage because he's riding you.
Okay. Ride me, dwarf. Ride me. Okay, then that's all my actions.
Though really, I
Right.
should have movement just because it make things easier if I controlled movement.
Yeah, true. I mean, I can let him move me, right?
right, if you want him to, yeah.
And just choose when to do my attacks and stuff.
Because you're mainly just casting spells, right? Unless you're attacking.
No, I'm attacking as wolf. I'm about to rage if I need to. Actually, bonus action, yeah, I will rage.
Mhm.
That'll drop the moonbeam. So no, I don't think I want to rage. Right? We'll drop the moonbeam.
All right.
Yeah, I think it will. Yeah.
Yeah, if it's concentration spell, you can't maintain it while raging.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm getting in position to become a real wolfy guy.
Okay. Thornton, it's your turn.
All right. Let's go with another bomb.
Bombs away! Just one or two? How many ships are left?
Doo!
You drop
Yes.
a bomb, alchemist fire, boom, and lands in a wire. Goes.
I'm just
And
thinking with that poor innocent sperm.
it's just like, miss. Next try and try B5. But yeah. So now it's their turn.
Wait, that was just his bonus action, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you do have an action.
All right.
Oh,
Can I do
And
Can I do it twice?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
15.
15 will hit.
the first one was a feint. Give the meaning into the second one.
And then say, thanks for the tip.
yeah, they sink. And now it's the Death Knight's turn.
Do you mean to tell me I could be a flying saber-toothed tiger just because of this bloody mask?
He's really close to the wall.
Oh. What happens if he gets... Why are these people manning the ballistas?
I'm kind of held up on this guy.
Didn't they train them on how to use weapons? Or are they going to go at them like slapping them in the face?
They begin moving towards the ballistas.
Oh, now that death is imminent upon them.
4 rounds later.
Next time on Dragon Ball Z. 4 episodes of absolutely nothing but screaming.
They failed their fried checks. Fear saving throws.
Oh yeah, did you? Oh, that's how you do it. But yeah, they do get Dragon Fear and stuff like that.
Oh, the North Wall. Wow. Maybe we're inspiring these guys to fight. Except for those two by the staircase.
And now it's the Black Knight's turn, and he's going to.
Breathe on them.
Now he's gonna try to spear poor Toby.
Oh, does he roll his con saves? Dragon and
17.
the knight and the dragon?
Who's getting attacked?
The moonbeam?
Gore Stag, by the guy riding the black dragon.
Did he roll his con saves?
Oh no, he didn't.
Or the moonbeam? Yeah.
Oh yeah, 17's gonna hit.
Didn't you rage and cancel Moonbeam?
No, he
No.
didn't.
I didn't rage. The red circle's still on there.
17 will hit Zerift. So
Black dragon say. Okay. What about the knight?
Yeah, so 17. He's gonna do 1d6 damage. Whoops! No. That's +4. That's +4. Reroll that. So you take 3 damage. And then the dragon's gonna claw at your dragon twice.
So Michael, Jody was saying that both the knight and the dragon have to make their Constitution save because they were both in the moonbeam.
You're right.
Thanks, sir. Oh, well. Thanks, roll 22 20s in a row. Yeah. But at least they're on Toby and not on us.
yeah.
I got whales.
The dragon's gonna do 2
By Harbor.
attacks at your dragon.
Ooh.
And first one's gonna definitely miss. Second one's gonna hit. Deal 11 damage to your dragon.
How is she looking now?
You're looking all right.
How you looking, sir?
I've been better.
Yeah,
Not worse though.
you healed a little, didn't you? Yeah.
Yeah.
See a inquisitive look at you from the wolf in the air. What?
All right, so it is your turn, Doreg.
Ooh, big black knight next to us.
Okay. I was going to use the lance, but I think I'm going to change that because I don't think the lance is going to work in this situation.
Okay.
Because to use a lance, you need to be at least 10 feet away. You can't be within 5 feet.
Okay.
And since I don't have control over Jody, and Jody's probably want to do some melee fighting, I think I'm just going to stick with a regular weapon.
Okay.
All right.
So we maybe
So-
need to do some training on our own outside of this battle later to figure out how we want to do our combats. So keep my
Well,
tel-
if we want to do this again, I don't know. It's up to you.
right.
It's going to I think swing my battle axe at or warhammer. So what's this black ghost thing? That's the Death Knight or something like that?
Yeah.
The Death Knight. Yeah. No, the Black Ghost thing.
Yeah.
No, that's not Death Knight. That's Master's Wrath. If you remember way back when you fought it before, a creature like it before. It's like the personal executioner of Lord Soft or whatever, one of his executioner monsters.
Okay, I am going to swing a warhammer at him.
All right.
13, I'm assuming misses.
13 will miss.
Oh no.
I don't think I have advantage on that. But I can check. Oh, actually, I do have advantage on that. He's
Right,
what size is he?
He's like a medium-sized creature.
Yeah.
And 19
So I do have
will-
advantage on him because of my mounted combat.
Yeah, well, I was about to say 19 hits.
So 19 should hit, right?
Right.
So I hit him for a whole 4 bludgeoning damage. So I have I rolled a critical failure. Critical 1. And I am going to mark him.
Four damage?
4 damage.
How do you want to kill him?
I killed him with 4 damage, eh? Okay, I guess
Well,
I'm
he's
not going
damaged. He was beaten by your cousin a lot.
You stole my kill? What?
I kind of go 4, and I swing my my warhammer in a golf club fashion, and see how far his head will fly.
But he's just like a shadow within a cloak, so he kind of just evaporates, and the cloak just
See how
tends to
far his
fly
cloak
over the
will
wall. It just kind of flies right over the wall.
fly.
All right.
And I think that's it for me.
Does that mean that it didn't have? Because that wasn't a magical or silvered warhammer, right?
Nope.
Okay.
Just normal warhammer. I don't have any magic weapons.
Well, although it's undead, it's not like a spirit or anything like that.
I think that's all my turn. I don't have any other actions.
Well, it's
I can't
undead, but yeah. Next will be Chunko's turn.
All right. So the black creature is X'd out. Needs to be X'd out, right?
Right, he's X'd out.
All right. So now I turn to the other one and I say, "See, that's what happens when you mess with the Darhargar clan. You're next."
And you hear some strange guttural sounds.
And I swing my Shadow Blade. There's a 14.
14 will miss.
All right, and then I will swing my offhand. That's not advantage, so that's also a miss. What the hell? Did I roll like a bunch of ones in a row or something?
I've been doing the same thing.
Rolled a
As you
2
try
and a
to
3.
swing, it's like you swing it, just blocks it with both its scythe and just goes, I think I'll manage.
Nice.
Gorsak, it's your turn.
Skewer the dragon. Skewer the dragon.
I will do just that.
Dragon
Oh,
kebab?
13.
No.
Can't hit with this
13 will.
thing.
13 won't hit.
It will hit.
Will not hit.
Oh. Alright, then I'll have Silvera claw at the other dragon.
All right. Claw away. Oh wait, I
What?
have to claw away.
Yeah, you've
Keep
got the
forgetting
fighting
that.
stats.
All right. Let's see. It doesn't have claws listed there, but it does on the other one.
Ooh, 1 hit, I think.
Yeah, I'll take 11 damage. Yeah, he's looking pretty. He's getting more and more beat up.
Be gone, you
And
foul beast. And that's my go.
all right. Orin, what do you want to do?
I'm gonna fly through the air and charge this side person and bite her. So
Bite her?
bite her, bat. Yep, gonna bite her. Bite. Let's see if I got
All right.
this.
Roll for attack.
Boom, each one attack. That'll be a 12 to attack. Yes.
12 will miss.
Yep, that misses. Oh wait, I'm at advantage. That's right.
Oh yeah, you do get advantage.
Because I'm a wolf. I knew there was a reason I liked the advantage. Okay. And that's 14 points of damage. Ooh, almost max damage.
14 points.
And DC 13 to save, actually, not 14. I don't know why it's 14. But DC 13 to avoid being knocked prone.
DC. So strength saving throw.
Yep. Ooh.
All right, it is not prone.
And I try to roar out in wolf. Roar hargar, and worm tongue. But no one understands.
All right, Thorn, is your turn.
Bombs away! Keep the ships at bay! Oh, wait, can't hear me. I'm a wolf. Thorn, you still with us? Is it?
Oh yeah.
It's your turn. Do you want to drop another bomb or?
Or two?
All right. Number 1, away.
Ooh.
Nope.
Okay. And number 2,
Away!
That will hit.
And there was that one time when the Kinder took out the entire Death Lord's Navy.
single.
And now it's for the bad guys' turn. Ooh.
Feel sorry for the bad guys that joined them under impression that they're going to get great lives by serving in the Navy. Oh, sorry. But so you sink another one of the ships, and there's about 4 left by my count. Or let me check. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, yeah. But there's a few ships left. But after your turn is now the Death Knight's turn. And with their combined fear presence, everyone gets Disadvantage on their throw to see if they're frightened.
Who's the knight at 14 on initiative turn?
Oh, the knight 14.
I think it's
On the tracker.
our guys. It's our good guys.
Gore Stag.
Okay.
That's Toby's character.
And
Yeah.
I'm assuming Jose got a turn?
Yeah, he did. He's just not in initiative order. He just went. He blew up a ship.
It's taking out the ships now.
Can't he, or does he not have a token, or what? What's wrong with his initiative tracker?
Oh, he does have a token. It's just a griffin right now.
We have to troubleshoot his roll 20 math training or something.
Yeah. All right, and so they're not frightened, so they're gonna try to shoot at it.
But what?
The dragon.
Who?
He's moving a dragon in.
Big dragon?
Decent. 3x3.
Are they chaining it or just shooting it?
They're trying to shoot it. Trying to chain it down. And none of them hit.
Oh man, come on, guys, you got this.
And it gets much worse. The dragon's going to use its breath weapon
Clear a swath. Oh yeah.
on the first row, and they're going to die, turn to shadows, and attack the next row behind it.
Oh,
And
so
then-
now they're going to become effective in battle?
For him.
And he's going to fly up, and Death Knight on his move is going to use, which you probably remember. Remember that ability he had where he can drag people to him? Like when he was chasing you guys? Now imagine that in 3 dimensions. Picks up Lord Guilford with his grip, force it, pulls him, and throws him over the wall.
On who?
Lord Guilford, the heads of the Knights of the Crown.
The former head of the Knights of the Crown.
Pretty
Hey,
much.
The now deceased head of the Knights of the Crown.
the empty seats at Dwarrick. Can I see? What's that?
But he's over the wall now.
Oh, poor
And
guy.
now it's the Black Dragon's turn.
Oh, Moonbeam.
All right, Constitution saving throw. Where is it? Ah, here it is.
He's safe. Half damage.
Finish. Now for the
And the rider.
rider, yeah.
Oh, did the 7 take out the dragon?
$13 save or fail.
DC is 13. I forget if that means if you
They
need
save.
Okay.
All right. So the rider, dragon
no,
does
wait.
try to claw. Wait,
Yeah.
what?
DC 13. Yeah, sorry. Got confused by the DC 14 on the automatic.
Oh, he becomes DC 14. Okay.
Yes.
Roll the damage.
No, it was DC 13. And they still take half damage if they fail. So they'll still take 2d10. You want me to roll it again or just go?
All right. Roll me 2d10 then.
No, 2d10. Yeah. Okay. I think we're getting into desperate times now. He's actually allowing us to reroll stuff. 9 points. That'd be 4 points.
All right. 9 points.
What's this? He's got some sort of weird text in front of us.
All right. The writer is not looking good.
Good.
And
I'm going to encourage Pete to. Well, I'll let Pete figure out what he wants to do. I'm easy with going either forward or staying here. Well, you know,
so the writer's gonna swing a spear at Toby.
Yeah, he is.
Oh,
Oh, that one's going to catch.
D6. 4 damage. And then the black dragon's gonna swing at your dragon with 2 claws.
they got the late evening meetings today.
They both missed.
Oh, okay, sorry.
All right, so Dorig, it's your turn. Oh wait, I forgot about the undead guys. This guy's gonna swing his scythe at Dorig. $18 hit.
Who's he swinging at?
You.
Me? The guy in the white?
Yeah.
18 hits.
All right, you take 5 damage. And did you deal any damage to him?
You just told me I took 5 damage, right?
No, did you do any damage to her, the enemy?
I killed the black guy, but not this guy.
Oh, no. Yeah. I did damage to her.
Okay, how much? Oh, wait. No, I think he missed. But if he didn't do any damage, then...
I did the 14 points of damage to her. Back when I'm not here.
how many points?
I see 14.
14. Yeah, 14. Okay, then 14.
Yeah, 'cause it was not prone.
Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah. Then.
And yeah, was it not prone?
Oh, it's attacking you from the ground. So. Oh yeah, disadvantage.
Unless it stood up, it could stay. It could just stand up.
Okay, I guess it stood up, but then it's okay. And then it's going to do a legendary action to use one of the shadows created by the dragon to heal up for 10 points by sacrificing one of them.
Where are these shadows that you speak of?
That's part of the breath weapon of a red shadow dragon. Anything it kills becomes a shadow under its control.
No, I mean, oh, okay. The creatures. Okay.
Yeah, the guys in front.
As it crossed the wall and created an army for it to use. So, probably ought to focus fire on the big black guy. But I don't know. I'm thinking if we can take out these 2 minions quickly, then we can really be strong.
Okay. Goreg, now it's your turn. What do you want to do?
I am going to swing my Warhammer at him.
That'll hit.
Actually, I have advantage, so I'm going to do it again just to see if I got crit. No.
Plus.
And 4 bludgeoning, another 1. Yay.
Oh, nice. Are you spurring me on to get into a charging distance?
All right.
1 sec. I think I'm. I don't feel like I probably really need it right now, but I hate getting all these 1s. So.
All right.
So I'm going to do an action surge. Get my action surge out. And let's try this again. Hopefully this time I won't get 1. Ooh, a crit.
Oh, great.
It won't be a 1. It'll be a 2.
It was 14 points damage to the.
That's your base damage. It was a crit.
Ow.
8 plus 3 was my first roll, and 3 was my second roll. So 14 points damage.
All right. Is that concludes your turn?
That's it. That's my turn.
All right, Junko.
All right, so this was all on this little white dude right here, right?
Right.
Yep.
I think Jose's falling asleep on us. Oh no.
Yes.
Jose, wake up.
He can wake up when it's his turn.
Okay. Let him sleep.
Let him
That little
sleep. Here we go. So 16 against that guy. Does that hit?
16 will hit.
It's 14 points of psychic damage.
Now you want to kill him.
Just like I do like a spinning, a twirl right through it. Right through the middle of it where it goes.
And is dead. And it just leaves exactly.
Is this a black dragon right here in melee range of me?
No, this is a fight in the air. But you have a range spell that goes 60 feet.
Well, I can only use offhand melee as a bonus action.
Okay.
That's why I'm asking. Is he not within melee range?
No.
Alright, are these darkness spells still up?
I think the concentration was broken when he got hit by the Dragonlance.
Crit Dragonlance, yeah. I think that would have done it.
Alright, in that case, then let me do 5, 10, 25. I think I'm right here.
Careful, you might go over the wall.
And how about this guy? Is this guy low? Or is he high?
He is moving low. He's just hovering on the ground, coming right at the next force from behind.
I'm trying to figure out if I don't have I don't want to use my I don't want to use my hand axe as a bonus action, so I guess that'll just be my turn.
Alright. Alright, Gorstag, is your turn.
Yeah, and I've just realised that my Dragonlance has been minusing, hasn't had an extra +1 it should have had because it's my PW.
Oh,
But it's still not going to help.
all right, 13. Yeah, I won't hit.
Silvara have a claw the dragon again.
All right, that's gonna be 2 claws. One's gonna crit, and that's gonna double to 22 and 33.
Uh-oh.
This dragon's just barely up.
Oh,
Is your silver dragon about to die?
yeah, I was just about to ask her how she's doing.
She's doing all right. This is the claw attacks from the silver dragon because they didn't list claw attacks for some stupid reason on the silver dragon.
Yeah, this is claw attacks going against the black dragon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's his dragon going against his.
And that's everything I can do. So I cannot hit with this Dragonlance. I got one crit and I'm nothing.
Okay. Jody's busy right now, so we'll just skip his turn for now and get back to it when he gets.
No, don't skip my turn. I'm not busy. I'm just saying I was being told to mute. Jeez. So what I'm gonna do? Black Dragon's still up.
Yeah, but barely.
I'm gonna charge the dragon and bite it with what's his name? Dwarf on my back. So
Okay.
and I've got advantage because of the pack tactics with the dwarf. Thanks, dwarf. So that'll be a 21 to hit.
21 to hit. And that's how much damage?
9 points.
9 points.
9 points. I
Jody,
don't. Yes.
how do you want to kill your first dragon?
Come on, grab it by the tail and then go into a somersault spin in the air and fling it into the ground. I don't know what the rider does and all that, but hey, yeah.
He takes fall damage from the thing falling, and it will
What's he falling,
be.
like 60 feet?
And it's going to be. No, it did it wrong. Let me try again. This sequence thing. All right. Okay, there we go. Yeah, he's dead. The rider's dead as well. He died from the fall.
Ooh. Ow!
Thank you, Orin. Oh. I'm having a little trouble with that.
Well, that just leaves the shadow dragon.
Oh, one down.
And I'll drop my moonbeam as I'm entering it.
No, move your moonbeam up to me, in front of me.
Well, then I can attack.
Oh, okay. Oh, so the moonbeam just gone.
Right. And I'm gone too, I think. I just took my character off the map.
Yep, you're gone.
Hey, Jim, can I get my character back on the map?
You can just drag him on your map yourself.
Oh, can I?
Yep.
How do I do that?
Just go to your character sheet, or in the info tab or journal. You just drag it.
On the what?
On the journal? I might be able to do it. Let me see. Where's your Orin Warm Tongue? No, I can't do it. Like I can put tons of dwarves now.
I got it.
Look at all these dwarves.
Jeez, yeah.
Dwarves everywhere.
But I'm here. Trust me, I'm here. I'm right beside you. I'll turn to face the black dragon now. Okay, I'm done. Time for the Littlefoot to take out 2 more ships.
Okay, yeah. Jose, it's your turn.
All right.
So the black dragon just died with the general rider on it and dead. There's a few more, actually several ships more to destroy. Which one do you want to try to destroy? Another one or?
Yeah.
All right.
Not that time.
No, that miss.
All right. Next one. Yay!
That sinks in their ship, and that sinks in their ship.
Is the Navy in a rout yet?
And since half their ships have been, and the leader is dead, and half the ship's been sunk, they're going to retreat from battle.
Don't let them off the hook. It should take a couple of rounds to do a 180 degrees with those type of vessels.
Yeah, it's like a slow backup.
Who said anything about 180 degrees? They're just rowing the other way. They're rowing forward now. They're rowing backward.
Yeah, it's a slow back. But yeah, they're gonna retreat. But you still have the Death Knight riding the Red Shadow Dragon to deal with. And which, if that concludes your turn, it's his turn. And he sees Chunko.
It's nice knowing you, brother. Or cousin.
It's going to try to bite.
I had a
Chunko.
pet rat named Soth.
Soth? What flavor was he?
Well, the neighbor's cat ate it.
Yeah. Try to bite. $18 hit.
Need a 19 to hit.
Yeah, 19. Okay, you're safe for now.
Actually, I'm sorry. You need a 20 to hit. Sorry.
All right.
It's just a single bite attack?
Yeah, it's just going to be a single bite attack for now. The Death Knight is going to wait for... Oh yeah, those guys. Yeah, they're on their way. But yeah, the shadows and the people are fighting. And the Death Knight. Let's see, what is the Death Knight's ability? Yeah.
Death Knight's body is just die, die, die.
He's not going to do anything now. Ready. Doreg. And then that will conclude his turn, and Doreg, it is your turn.
Is there anything near me?
Is there anything near you?
No, I don't think
There's
so.
there's a Death Knight riding the red
Can
shadow
you get rid of that
dragon.
blue box? Because that blue box isn't
Well, I can't get rid of it, but
But I don't think Jody moved towards the red shadow dragon.
You're
How
black.
far is
Junko
it?
did.
Not yet. I have to close with the black dragon guy. Ready your lance. Ready your lance.
What should I do? What should I do? I'm not a ranged fighter. What's this distance?
You see the wolf you're riding on.
Oh,
Oh.
The black dragon's landed, right?
well, it's close to the ground. Yeah, it's hovering.
Hold your action. Hold your action until I move. Or move me, or I can move in your direction.
Ooh, yeah, that's a good thing. I'll hold action until Jody moves up to the dragon, and I'll swing then.
Okay.
Okay, that's my turn.
You see me looking longingly at your lance instead of at your hammer.
Junko, what do you want to do?
All right, so we've got this dragon, and we've got a knight on it,
Mm-hmm.
and I can attack either of them.
Death Knight or dragon?
The Death Knight seems to be focused on Dwarek, right?
Right.
Then I will attack the dragon.
All right.
First, my Shadow Blade. Does a 22 hit?
22 hits.
13 psychic damage. Then I'll use my hand axe. That is not with advantage, so it's a 10. And I will go sideways here.
Is that strafing? Are you strafing?
Yeah, I'm just
Okay.
sidestepping it, right? Because I'm assuming that
All
he's
right, how
moving
much?
or flying or hovering or something.
Okay.
And I'm not going to leave its reach
Oh, that's nice.
by moving there, so.
So
Actually, it
how
probably has a
much
15-foot
damage
reach,
did
so.
you do? 13?
Right, but either way, I haven't left its reach, so.
All right. All right. So
Actually, I see
second
what you're
attack
saying,
will-
Pete. So you're saying that I could probably even go down to here and not leave its reach.
And not provoke, yeah.
The second attack will hit if it does indeed have advantage.
I'm
No,
not
the
saying
second
that's
time.
true, but it's possible.
No, the second attack does not have advantage.
And then you miss. All right.
What's the reach on? I'll just go here. I'm assuming it just has 10-foot reach.
10-foot reach, yeah.
That's my go.
All right, Gorstag. Your comments are in danger. What do you do?
I spin me and Silver around, and we fly directly into the face of this other dragon.
So you
Face
just
time.
it's like kind of collide, and you're just kind of wrestling, hovering about the ground. Sophie got it, and Chunko's like, "Watch it!"
Sorry. Ready for round 2, Silvera?
All right, she is, and you're gonna use the Dragonlance, I assume.
Yeah, first I'm going to use the Dragonlance. 22.
That will hit.
39 damage.
39 damage. I have to get a calculator for this one. Wow, yeah, you just showed a lot of damage for this one.
Good.
But it is still up, and it howls as it howls. Yeah,
And then bonus action, Silvara breath weapon it. It
All
and its
right.
rider.
That would be it and the rider, right?
Yeah, should be. Silver Dragon, what lightning?
All right. It's a scenic throw, right?
Should be a saving throw, yeah. DC 17.
Yeah, DC 17. So 2 Constitution saves.
Which one do you think I'm going to have her use? Cold or paralyzed?
Oh, cold, probably.
That one succeeds. And the succeeds. It takes half damage.
Yeah, so they take 27 each.
27?
Yeah, because it's half of the 54.
Okay. All right. And
Another piece of paper up. That usually means you skilled something. Did something die?
no, not die. Oh wait, I could just look it up. I wrote it down. Ooh, yeah. All right. You're both up. But the Shadow Dragon is howling. And it's now your turn, Thorn. Wait. Where's Orin?
He accidentally took his token off the board, so he lost himself
he
on
lost
track.
his initiative, yeah, because he took his token off.
Okay, so Orin, it's your turn. What do you want to do?
And he's also muted.
Could I just
Oh.
throw a new initiative up there for later, for next turn?
Or maybe just, do you want to just move it towards Doreg's initiative?
Yeah.
That way
Anyways.
y'all are
Yeah.
running in a coordinated manner.
Yeah.
Yeah, sounds great. Where are we? Here we are. So rolling around the deck.
But he still didn't get a turn this round, so.
Oh, Dwarg.
Neither of us really got a turn this round because I held my action for him. So.
Yeah. So
There you go. You want me to close in closer than that? Coming around the back.
so you're gonna come around the back and hit him?
Yeah, try to hide on his wings or tail or something. I don't know
I'm
if
gonna give you advantage on that.
Well,
I
he
don't know.
had pack tactics.
He's already got advantage anyway. So
I don't know if this is close enough for.
he just doesn't want to be facing the breath weapon when it comes out.
That. Yes.
You know it comes out both ends.
That's what I was going to say.
Is
That's not
this
technically a breath weapon, man.
the question I'm asking? Is this close enough for Dory to use his action now, or do I need to be?
Yes, it is.
Okay, good. Then I will do that. Then.
It doesn't help me though.
Well, if you had your lance out.
No, it doesn't help me with my rolls.
Okay.
I'm rolling like shit tonight.
That's just roll 20 for you, sir. Oh, look, beast
Yes.
crit up beast form. So 16 points of biting damage on that tail. I like dragon tail. It tastes good, nice and succulent.
And he has to make strength save.
Yeah, DC 13. I'm not sure why it's doing that.
You have a strength save from this thing. Okay.
A wolf taking a dragon to the ground. Jeez. A wolf taking a dragon to the ground.
Wow.
Pinned on its backside, holding it.
Basically, I look at it as you just knocked him, like you kind of like knocked him out of the air.
Yeah. It's all yours. You go, Dory.
Well, I've already rolled. I did.
Yeah,
poorly.
y'all go again on his turn.
Yep.
So whose goes it now?
14.
Yeah, it is bloodied at this point.
Yeah, who's 14? Is that you?
Oh, it's me. Yeah.
Then you're up.
All right. Is it technically prone now?
It is.
Don't we have Jose in there?
Advantage on my side.
Guys,
Oh, no,
guys,
Jose.
guys.
Yeah.
This was the turn earlier. It's still you've already went.
Okay, but don't we have Jose in there?
Yeah, it'd be Jose's turn.
Yeah. Sorry.
So Jose, the ships are fleeing. They're fighting a shadow dragon with a death knight on it. What do you want to do? It's low on the ground.
Griffin towards them.
Hmm?
All right.
I'm kind of surprised that wyverns from the ships didn't come flying in, but well.
All right, and you're flying towards them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Against the Death Knight. Let's see.
Oh, that's right. The Death Knight had a ready action. So when Dory came from behind. That's right. So he wasted his action.
And I told you sound like a bunch of tin cans tied together. It's gonna be my taunt.
Yeah.
And that will be that roll. So he needs an insight check versus
right.
deception.
All right, his insight.
That's a pretty good deception, sir.
Oh, he's probably gonna fail.
Yeah, so until the start of my next turn, he's at disadvantage on attacks, and attacks against him are at advantage.
Nice.
Because he's so mad at I just pissed him off.
You're the anti-bard. That's here.
All right.
The anti.
And now it's his turn. And he's not going to surprisingly attack Pete. It's character, Dorig, but casts a spell on him. Compel duel. Make a wisdom saving throw, I believe.
Impale what?
Compel duel.
Oh. So Pete has to make a wisdom save?
I believe it's a wisdom save. Let me check real quick.
Might be charisma.
It might be a Christmas. Yeah, let's see.
Sounds very paladinish.
Concentration. Yeah, it's a wisdom saving throw. And I believe their DC is DC is 17, I believe.
I don't think it matters. Unless I get advantage.
Don't you get advantage for being on Jody? Fine.
Not on wisdom saving throws.
Okay.
Melee attacks, yes. And technically, that's only on targets Jody's size, smaller than Jody's size. So. That wouldn't
Oh,
count.
my bad. My bad. Your DC is much higher. It's 18.
Yeah, still doesn't matter.
Yeah. So
Doesn't change my roll any.
Yeah, but you've still got a advantage on his attacks anyways because of
and he's
A,
gonna
they're prone.
rise up 80 feet.
Well, they have half. It takes. They were knocked prone, right?
Oh yeah,
So
they
that
were
use that would use half their movement if they're going to.
They're 40 feet.
And you still have advantage against the Death Knight because of Thorin's taunt.
Right.
So what did the wisdom fail do?
Basically, you were compelled to fight him, and he's trying to force you to be one-on-one with
You're
him.
only gonna attack him.
Oh yeah, I'm already that.
Not the dragon, him.
Yeah.
So that includes his turn.
Only if I get to do the same thing against him.
But Aaron said the wisdom save was at advantage, right? Because if it was
No.
Ace
It would just be the attack rolls. I'm saying the attack rolls would be advantage.
Got it.
And yeah, he's actually smaller, so I get advantage attacking him, not attacking the dragon though.
But he's still a Death Knight.
How large is he?
Medium.
There you go. I still got advantage attacking him.
He's Danny DeVito size. He's a gnome. He's a gnome Death Knight.
All right.
Gnome's gone wrong.
So Dorig, it is your turn. He's 40 feet up, and you're on a flying wolf that made a blue name.
Let's fly up, Jody. Let's kick his ass.
Line up. Ready your lance.
Lance? Ooh, I probably could do a lance. Are you going to be fighting the dragon?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I'll use a lance. If I get a chance to use this thing. The lance on the Dark Knight, right?
Mm-hmm.
With advantage.
Does a 14 hit? Probably
No.
not.
And I don't hit. I don't bite his tail this time. I tried. Arr, arr. I haven't been keeping track of how many rounds I've been in this beast form yet. I imagine we're up to round 6 though. 6 or 7.
So you missed. Jody, what did you do?
He
I
missed
tried to
also.
bite. I tried to bite the dragon tail.
But
So we both missed.
Right. Chunko, it's your turn. What do you want to do? 40 feet up.
40 feet up. Not 30, huh?
Well, they can move 80 feet.
Yeah, but he went the full length. I thought he was
Yep.
trying to engage. Peter. I didn't think he would be trying to evade it.
I think he's trying to force him up.
But he did move 40 feet away from you.
Yeah, but we've all got
But-
attacks of opportunity when he moved.
Exactly.
Oh.
Did he
You do have a
disengage?
point.
Do flying creatures get attacked? Do you get either that
Yeah,
or
I would
he's
say
not?
a flying creature would disengage. But the Death Knight's like, you can try to see if you can hit the Death Knight, though.
Damn it.
I don't think he's within my reach anyways, so it really wouldn't matter.
Okay. All right. So, do you have any spells you want to use or anything?
Yeah, start slinging spells. Sure. Have fun with that.
No,
Cantrips.
well, so the Death Knight, I have advantage on him, right?
Right.
Um,
I can
Oh.
see the little machinations of your mind. I can see you thinking like, Misty step onto the back of the dragon and then attack him while you're there. Right?
I'm thinking I'm going to just actually hold on. Yeah, no. Let me just okay, so he is 40 feet from me, you're saying?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna get right up 40 feet. And I guess I'll just be right here. 10, 20. Okay. And then I will throw my Shadow Blade at it. It's extended range, but since I have advantage, it's going to be a straight roll.
All right.
So a 20 against the Soth Jr. Does that hit?
Gora, yeah, it'll hit Gora.
13 points of psychic damage.
13 points of psychic damage. All right.
And I will use the bonus action to have the Shadow Blade materialize in my hand.
Okay. And Gorstag, it's your turn.
All right, we're gonna fly up to the dragon. I'm going to attack the dragon with the lance while Silvara attacks the Death Knight with her claws. How many 9s have I rolled tonight on the...
If it counts, I just rolled a 9 too.
Like every attack I've rolled with the Dragonlance has been like a 13.
Actually, your second roll wasn't a 9, it was an 8.
Neither would have hit.
That makes it better.
I hate roll 20s. I swear, it's killing me.
Well, I missed with the Dragonlance, but she can attack twice with her claws with advantage on the Death Knight.
Right. So.
I was just telling you, 4 1s, a 2, and a 9.
Yeah, I saw that. I was like, man. Of course. Ooh, very nice claws.
Lovely.
So
Yeah, look at that. He rolls the same number on both claw attacks.
See, they just have this little child in the back room somewhere at Google or wherever, like picking the random numbers for them.
Maybe you gotta log out and log back into Roll20 to reset like the random number seed or something.
Or you gotta pay it by the paid for version to get the real random numbers.
A 16, a 14, a 16, and a 14.
So, how did the dragon do the damage on the Death Knight? How
I'm
did those
looking it
claws
up. I'm looking it up.
So do we know how many rounds we've actually been?
Yeah, we didn't have a round counter.
Yeah, as I said, I'm guessing we're up to like 7 right now. So
7 or 8. Yeah, that sounds about right.
probably need to land so we change forms.
Yeah, because I'm guessing that my Shadow Blade will expire at some point too, and so will my mirror image.
They really should have
26
built-in round
damage.
time.
26.
Up in the
Oh,
top
wait.
where it says turn order, they should have built-in round timer.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, my
It's barely up.
wild shape actually lasts a number of hours. Even though my move
All
lasts.
right, so it's 20.
Yeah, actually, it may be hours. Yeah, Jody. I remember. I
So
remember.
it's your turn, Thorin.
Okay. Or definitely. Got any string? This way we can keep you hanging around when friends are done taking you apart.
Maybe you can just drop a bomb on it. You're good at that, right?
18 on my deception roll for against his insight.
All right, straight up wisdom. Oh wait, this is definitely. It crit fails. So you basically see this guy in his half-helmed, antler-helmed, half-helmed, just fuming. You just see his like the darkness of it just turn all red. It's red eyes.
So he has disadvantage on his attacks, and everybody still has advantage on their attacks against him.
Woohoo!
Careful though, he might try to compel you to duel him.
Yeah, that's the danger of using this.
And
If I get hit
his
on him, I'll
turn.
compel him duel me.
And what can a Death Knight do? Outside of the one thing I'm thinking about.
Didn't you hear me earlier? The Death Knight, what they do best is die, 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 die.
They are death knights.
Exactly. They'd rather be down in the nice comfort of a warm, cozy grave.
Are your guys' hit points maximum? So highest hit point maximum?
4,
Mine's 31.
31.
7.
Yeah, I'm not going to use that on you.
Don't tell him the truth.
Ooh, that'd be cruel. But, oh. Pete, make another wisdom saving throw.
Oh, geez, not more wisdom. I need to up my wisdom, I guess, eh? Keep making me do these wisdom saving throws. 21.
21.
Yep, I wasted a crit on a wisdom saving throw.
Probably for the best.
You feel
Don't know
this.
what
You feel this energy trying to command you to do something, and you're like, "No, no, no! I won't do it."
I'm brave, Sir Robin.
All right. And speaking of which, it is your turn. So is.
Okay.
Staying out of the distance of where you can use your wrath thing.
Hey, I will hit him with my Warhammer. For 5 bludgeoning damage.
And I will hit him with my bite. Yeah, I'll hit him with my bite since we're so close.
And I will mark him.
So you're hitting him,
Yep.
and you're hitting him too, Jody.
Yep, for 9 points.
So 5, 9, that's 14.
And I might have
I'm
knocked
assuming 24 hits, and I'm assuming a 20 hits.
Yes,
Yeah.
they do both hit.
And he needs to do a DC 13 strength save or be knocked prone to the ground.
Ooh, would that knock him off his mount?
I think so.
Probably.
Maybe.
Which is what, 40 feet in the air right now?
Yeah. I have a special system for when one falls.
Yeah. Come on, DC. Come on, roll 20. Come on, roll 20. Give us your rolls.
Is it my turn now yet or no?
So it's a strength saving throw.
Yeah, DC 13 strength save.
Whoops.
Ooh. That'd be the first one.
Yeah, I'll be the first one.
Arr? Shaggy? Scooby Snack?
I kind of feel like we need to have Jody describe how he knocks him off his mount.
I just bit him in the butt and he just jumped up out of his seat.
Yay!
And I look back at you and go, arr, arr.
Good boy.
Whoops.
I start petting Orin. Good boy.
I'm wagging my tail. That's all I wanted. Love and companionship, that's all. All those stories about the truth, they're...
You'll get first dibs at the tray of bacon tonight.
Yes, you get bacon tonight.
All right. So
That's bacon.
yeah, I accidentally got knocked out.
He may still be alive. He may still be alive. Maybe up to Chunko to deal with damage.
Yeah, it's Junko's turn. I remember the turn order now. Junko,
Yeah, it's Junko's turn.
Gorstag.
Why did the turnover order just disappear?
Because
won.
I got knocked out and then it didn't. Yeah. Oh yeah, now it's back. All right.
Of course, we won. That's why.
No, he's still kicking.
So
And
you
there's
have a
dragon.
Death Knight on the ground
And a dragon in there.
and a dragon in the air.
Death Knight on the ground. All right, can I approach him with melee?
You can.
All right, so I will have advantage on my attacks. First, the
Where is
Shadow
he?
Blade. That's a crit. So 8 plus 14 is
22.
22 points of psychic damage with my Shadow Blade, and then with my Silvered Hand Axe, 18. Does it 18 hit?
18 misses.
Oh,
18
good.
misses the Death Knight?
Yes, it does.
Wow.
No, I'm not sure how
I'm
much.
not sure if there's much of a Death Knight left anymore.
Gorstag, what do you want to do?
I would like to hit this dragon with my lance. That's not
All right,
going
go
very well.
ahead.
So
13.
what I'm thinking is, can Silvara grapple the other dragon and try and restrain it so it can't move?
Yeah, sure, I'll give you that one.
But he
So
won't
do
be able
The
to use
contest of
axe.
strength. It'll be a contest of strength, but yeah. Let's see. And red.
Oh,
Just stab it with the lance.
Yeah.
yeah.
I have faith in you. Ian brings
Wise
it through.
bonus action. All right. Go to the land.
Action, lance.
Oh!
He knew he had it, didn't he?
68 points of damage.
We're having dragon.
So how do you want to slay
tonight.
this dragon thou?
Just as it opens its mouth, like as the two of them are wrestling, I'm just going to ram the lance straight down its throat, like elbow deep.
Out the back of his skull?
Out the back of his ass.
My arms aren't that long.
So as it dies, it falls down on the Death Knight, which will be. How much would you say the purple dragon weighs? I mean,
Was it
Young
young?
Sure.
Ton?
At least.
Well, just calculate
They're all muscle.
whatever the falling damage that it would have taken. Just
Transfer it to
calculate
the Death
that
Knight.
and transfer it to the Death Knight.
all right.
Do I need to point out that Junko was next to the death knight?
No, you don't need to point that out.
Shh, shh.
Take 35 damage, and it is still up.
The death knight. Jeez. Is Junko still up?
Can you do a deck save?
Its dex is really screwed up right now. I have to fix it.
I meant Chunko.
I don't think the body. I think I just got brushed by a wing.
Oh, okay. You got a wing hooked it.
Did he get some?
Yeah, that probably would kill Chunko. Yeah, and no one wants to kill
Like-
poor Chunko.
Chunko,
Yeah.
we knew him so well.
Comes crawling out from one of the
I would
wings.
love to hear Dora go, "Oh, poor Chunko, we barely knew thee." And it's like, what? He was your cousin.
Well, distant cousin.
So yeah, that's
Twice removed.
Yeah,
stag's go. Action, bonus action.
Yeah.
I mean,
So-
how are the guards on the walls doing with the undead army coming at us?
They seem to be winning, but they're barely badly battered and bruised.
I'll fly up
So
a
it
bit.
is before the Death Knight, it is Thorin's turn.
All right. So we still got the Death Knight to deal with.
Yep, just the Death Knight, but he's on the ground.
Take all the credit and kill him yourself.
Drop one of those bombs on him.
Ooh. Watch out for Chunko.
I'm gonna have
I'm sure Chunko is fine.
the Griffin fly towards him.
Uh-huh.
But well, if the Griffin fly past him, then I'm gonna leap off, yelling, "I want to be an Arab or in Canada." And attack him with daggers.
Okay, go ahead and make your attack roll.
So let's see, it's +5.
You know your Griffin probably has better attack.
Yeah, this is more fun.
Okay, just checking.
You will have advantage as well because he's still prone.
Armor class 16.
Armor class is higher than 6.
Roll against 11.
But you have advantage because he's prone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you do have advantage.
Right now,
Nope.
then
Second dagger.
yeah, sure. Why not? I'll stay there. Oh, advantage. 20 with 20 total.
20, it will hit.
All right. Is anybody with melee with him?
Yes.
Chunko is.
All right. All right. So it's a D4 plus 2d6 for 11 points of damage altogether.
Plus your
Seven
dex
points.
mod.
No,
Oh, because it's offhand. That's right. Never mind.
Yeah.
He is still up. And it is his turn.
Hello.
He has sees two targets. And he's going to swing his longsword.
He has disadvantage.
Oh, he gets up and then swings at the both of you.
He has disadvantage.
Why does he have disadvantage?
I marked him. He has to attack me. If he doesn't attack me, he gets disadvantage.
And where are you? Flying in the air?
Yes, I am. 40 feet.
Just like he tried to do to us.
Pay back the bitch.
So who's he swinging at with
He
disadvantage?
could throw his sword at me.
Maybe he is throwing his sword at you.
Damn it.
He's like, get down here.
Shit.
Roll 20, please.
You're going to take Thorin. You're going to take 20 damage.
No.
Wait, he was attacking Thorn or me?
One attack on you, one attack on him. He has multi-attack.
Isn't that the roll to hit, not the damage?
Yeah.
Well, his damage is 10, so I doubled it.
Okay.
He's not rolling that damage.
You're not gonna roll
Are
it?
you still up, Thorin? Do you
Barely.
really want me to roll?
Your taunts come back to haunt you, sir.
Hurt.
It was still awesome.
But that'll be his turn, and we start top of our round with Doreg, who I'm assuming really wants to hit this guy.
I'm assuming we're flying back down with Jody's blessing, and then we're going to attack him.
Yes, we are. Do our thing. Bite, bite, bite.
Ooh, another one. Gotta
Yeah,
love those.
I got a 23 on that one. But you got a 24. Oh, you rolled 1 for damage. 9 points of damage
One
on me.
for my attack.
Yeah, I got 1 on one of my dice.
Lots of ones.
All right,
Well, that's
so how
13
much?
more damage.
13?
Mm-hmm.
He is still up.
And he has a DC 13 strength save.
13, DC 13. strength save.
I'm a wolf. I savage him. Savage, savage. Arr. I wonder if I should go into rage after that.
I don't think. Well, it'll only help you from taking damage, right?
I guess seems focused on other people.
It would give you 2 more damage on the attacks, I guess.
He's up.
Is he running yet? Take
No.
those attacks, opportunity, sir. Take those
Can you get
attacks.
that? Can you get the dragon out of the way so that we can see clearly the Death Knight?
No, that's part of the
Death Knight's
problem.
all the way. Yeah, the Death Knight's all the way up here.
Just grab one of those ghost icons from below then or something.
Oh, here he is.
Should I pull up and come back down?
Oh, yeah, I just grab one of these ghost icons and. Whoops, that's the people's icon. Anyways, yeah, all right. So, Junko, it's your turn.
All right. So do I have advantage against him?
Well, it's nighttime.
Yeah, but I'm saying in general, will I have advantage against him? Like even for my
Yeah.
offhand attack?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Is he still prone or no? He's still prone.
No, he's up. They try to knock him over, and he succeeded a strength saving throw.
I don't know what the mark does.
Okay, so he hasn't been intimidated or whatever deception by
Taunting.
taunted.
Yeah, he took the time to stab him.
Okay. All right. So first the Shadow Blade with advantage
That'll hit.
does 11 points of psychic damage.
So how do you want to kill this Death Knight?
Huge and diced.
I'm going to
Maybe a little mincing too.
I'm going to take the blade, shove it up through his chin, and then basically leave the helmet on my blade, and then as the shadow blade disappears, the helmet just falls onto my hand, the empty helmet, and I just kind of wave it up towards the crowd, towards the army.
Yeah, and they just cheer like, hey, and you hear a slow.
No, I mean towards the attacking army, so that way they see that their
Oh.
Death Knight is dead.
You get a slow clap. So, guys, that is the end of the battle. So
We made
you
it to
have
the harbor.
one. And the skeletons retreat now that their boss is gone.
Oh, sure you don't need us to menace them from dragons and wolves. Flying wolves. Flying,
What?
flying wolves. Better than flying monkeys. They bite.
They're wolves?
Wolves.
So yeah, this is going to be the Battle of Castle Diessa, and we have just finished this session. So and it is about almost 10:20.
Yep, a little over.
Yeah.
Wolves.
Wolves?
Wolves.
So thanks, Jose, for joining us.
Yes,
Yeah.
thank you.
So, do you want to join us on these crazy quests we go on now, or you want to just hang out in the bars like you were? Got to taunt people. That was fun, wasn't it?
Is that a swashbuckler, or is that a mastermind, or which rogue?
That's a racial thing.
Oh, it's a racial thing.
Kinders.
Cool.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, so instead of having luck, I taunt.
Does anyone need any healing?
Yeah. So
Surprisingly, I took no damage.
Same here.
No, actually, no, I take that back. I did take some damage. I took one hit.
I took no damage.
Do we get a long rest? Yeah, Michael?
yeah, long rest. Because you guys are gonna
Do we get XP?
tomorrow you gotta go to the port. No, this is milestone.
Do we get a milestone?
So yeah, so you guys succeeded in winning the battle.
Mm-hmm. You didn't answer the question.
With large help with your kinder friend who blew up a lot of ships.
Mhm.
Yeah, I blew up a ship too.
A ship.
Hey, I didn't have a griffin to help me.
Was it like the carnival ride thing where you have the ducks going along? And
You had a flying dire wolf. What are you talking about?
Now, if my flying direwolf had a bunch of explosive fire pots on him,
It could be dangerous if we crash land, you know. Go incapacitated by someone.
Oh yeah, that's
the
right. You were
smell
wearing the
of-
mask. Did you add the bonus where you had a D4 to your damage, fire, radiant, your choice?
No.
You mean we could have ended this battle 20 minutes ago?
yes.
Yeah, I would have bit him on the butt.
Yeah. So for everyone who's watching and who sticked with us, thanks. Any other announcements?
What's next week?
I think I'm going to do a Dragonlance session, and then we go back to Desert Desolation, I think.
I think we go back to Forge of Fury.
Oh.
Yeah, we can. I want to finish Forge.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm all right with Forge of Fury either way.
Mm-hmm. Next week should be good. Week after that, I'm doing content. Oh, it still should be good in the evening. Oh, okay. So I'm good for 2 weeks. We have James Bond with crazy 1970s, 80s graphics in the background here.
So, Jose, do you want to join also the Forge of Fury and the Desert of Desolation campaigns?
Uh,
Do you want to give us all your Sundays? All right. Yeah.
yeah, unless my work changes my schedule heavily, I should be able to do it.
Most.
Right. Anyway.
Which means, actually, right now I got to get ready for work.
Right.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
So I'm probably going to sign off too.
Yep.
Okay.
All right.
See you
All
guys.
So-
next time.
All right.
Catch you later.
Let me end the stream. Thanks for watching, everybody.
Thank you.
Yep.